Hey guys, this is a kind of a sad day, actually a very sad day, because I'm back here at Johnson's, the dealership we use to buy this truck to sell it back to them. And in this video, we're going to talk about kind of why we're doing that and what our plans are and what we've done with this. And of course, this is the new Silverado ZR2 that we traded in on the Tundra, which we bought at the beginning of the year. And here we are 8 months later, now selling this back to Johnson's. And the reason for that is quite simple. There's just a lot of new trucks out there, and we're in the business of reviewing new trucks, and we need the money from this truck to buy our next truck, which I can't announce right now. And the reason I'm not doing that is I always love to kind of under-promise and over-perform, and we haven't nailed that one down yet, but trust me, there's a new truck coming. So let's talk about the other reason we're selling this is, and that's kind of, we've done everything there is to do with it. When we first got it, Andre took it right to Moab, and we did an off-road review. Then we did an MPG loop with it. Then of course we took it up the Ike. Then we even raced it, and about 2 weeks ago, Tommy and I even took it off-road up Webster Pass and compared it to the Colorado ZR2. So we're in the business of news, which comes from the word new, and it's time to move on to the next new truck. As much as I would love to keep this for a year, we need the money that's kind of in this truck to roll over into the next truck. And if you're wondering about money, we bought this truck for sticker. Andre ordered it right when the order banks opened for $67,000, and 4 months later we're selling it back for $66,000. So that's kind of a win-win for us, because we basically haven't lost any money in this truck, and our business model is never to flip vehicles. I think this truck is actually worth more now, because if you wanted to get this truck, GM upped the price by $3,000, but our business model is to review trucks, and we make our money by doing videos. So let's continue with this video and kind of tell you the top things I love and hate about it. So what I love about it is, of course, this brand new interior. When I was at the LA Auto Show and I saw this truck for the first time, I was so impressed with the interior. We used to have, for a long-termer, the old Silverado Trail Boss, and the one thing that was missing on that truck was a nice interior, and Chevy has just really upped their game. I mean, beautiful colors, very easy ergonomics, buttons that you can use as opposed to just all digital. And then of course my two favorite buttons are those two right there. That is a rear locker, and of course a rear and front locker, which is a segment exclusive for the Silverado ZR2. There's no other truck that has a front locker. Now the Raptor comes close with the Torsen, but it's not the same. This is actually a front and a rear locker. So with the mid locker, you can actually send 100% of the power, 25% to each wheel, and there is nothing better. No electronic system is going to beat that. No electric trucks is going to beat that with 4 motors and the wheels. Just send the power all the time to all 4 wheels. And if you want to see what that looks like, just go over and check out all TFL, or check out the video where Tommy and I compared it to the ZR2. It's an incredibly capable off-road truck. The other thing I like besides the interior is a power plant. It does have the standard for this truck, 6.2 liter V8. In our Trail Boss, we had the 5.3, and that was a capable engine, but this one of course has a lot more horsepower and torque, but with great torque. Check it out right there. Comes not great fuel economy. We're averaging 15.4 mpg, and that is in kind of mixed driving, and that's maybe 2 better than we had in the TRX. And the TRX had 707 horsepower, and this has just over 400, 420, 460 horsepower torque numbers. Anyway, so yeah, it's a little bit on the thirsty side. I don't love that. I do love the seats. It's funny how important seats are in a truck, because you spend so much time behind the wheel, whether you're hauling or whether you're towing, and uncomfortable seats just make you miserable, and these seats are very comfortable. GM has done a good job with that. I know Andre was not happy with the Tundra seats. He felt that the bottom cushion wasn't long enough, and certainly that is not an issue here. But there is one other thing that I am not in love with. Let's go outside and I'll show you. The hood bump seems extraneous. I mean, it's got the big 6.2 liter badge on it to let you know that you do have the big boy Chevy engine, but it does get in the way. It's hard to see over the hood. But more importantly, and Chevy's, I think, figuring this finally out. If you look at these tires, they're just feels like a little bit too small for the truck, right? You want to go 35s. And obviously you can do that, but with kind of the squared off wheel arches, it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, what makes the ZR2 special, of course, it's got special suspension, the spool valve multimatic shocks, which are gold, but they do work really well off-road. The other thing, of course, that makes it special in my mind is this paint. Tommy calls it hearing aid beige. I disagree. I think it's just a cool, badass color. It reminds me of the desert, and I love it. We've had actually no issues in the 4 months that we've owned the truck, no recalls. It's been, you know, exceptional in terms of its reliability. And of course, I can hear you saying you've only had it for 4 months, so how do you know? But we've had plenty of trucks where we've had them for 4 months and things have broken on them. The other, of course, great thing is back here. I think Chevy does some of the best tie downs in the business. You'll see there's just a boatload of tie downs, and that's a really good thing, especially if you're putting in 2 motorcycles in the truck. And we have actually hauled stuff in here as well. Just check out our videos. There's something special that happens when you put 2 motorcycles and you got to figure out how to like pull straps through spokes and over handlebars. It makes it very hard. This truck, lots of great tie down points. It also has, and I'm going to show this to you one more time, it also has this kind of great tailgate that allows for a lot of different uses, including longer stuff that you can put over this, or if you want to turn it into a step, of course you can do this, and then you can do this, and then you can do that. Quite the party trick. So not only do you have a step right there, but then you've got this very big step right here. And as I get older, I can't tell you how much I appreciate having a tall truck with a low step. Makes it so much easier. And there is onboard power right there. It's just a standard 120 plug. It doesn't have what Ford has, you know, which allows you to not only go to the campground, but power the campground with onboard power. Now, as an off-road truck, I am very impressed with it, and I gotta be completely honest, there's probably only one other truck that I was sad to go, very sad to go, and that is, of course, the TRX that we traded on the Lightning. But like I said, guys, we're in the business of reviewing new trucks. We're not in the business of holding on to trucks. We don't collect trucks. So it's time to move on to the next one. So we're going to say goodbye to this truck. If you're interested in our reviews, they're over at TFL Truck. Like I said, iked it, drag raced it, off-roaded it, road tripped it. Everything that we could have done, we've done with this truck. Yeah, stay tuned. We've got a new truck coming as soon as I can nail down the details. Hopefully we'll do the same thing with the new truck. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Check out alltfl.com if you're trying to find out where all of our content is, because we are cranking out not only truck videos but car videos, and of course TikToks, and of course now YouTube Shorts. See you guys next time. Ciao.